dog and be like, oh, thanks very much, and come over and eat, and then you put food out for a cat, and a cat will go over to the food and go, I'm going out. I like their personality, you know. I prefer snakes.
You're actually quite the big animal lover. Now, this is something that we perhaps didn't know about you, you know, through your time on Lost and Lord of the Rings, and I'll get out of your light. But,
please.
Yes. Sorry. But Wild Things is obviously a passion project for you. So have you always been an animal lover? And that sounds dirtier than I intended.
Yeah. No, I have always been an animal lover. I mean, if you know me personally, you'll know that it's something that's quite, you know, close to my heart. There's other things that I'm passionate about as well, but certainly one of the things that defines, you know, my passions are the animal world and nature in general. So, you know, I was always like looking for stuff, you know, like throughout my life in the garden or on any film set, checking out things. And then I just got myself into a position a few years ago where I was able to go in and pitch ideas to people. And it was essentially like the way that I holiday. You know, the way that I holiday is I'll pick a part of the world where there's an animal that I want to see. And then I'll just go and ask the local people, how do I find it and how do I get closer to it, and eventually hope to have that experience whilst also playing football and eating street food and, you know, getting into shenanigans. And that's essentially the show, you know. So we're going to do 2 in Australia. It's the first country that we're actually doing 2 episodes. We've been to Africa. Yes. Been to Africa a lot, but we go to different countries and do an episode in each African country. But in Australia, we're doing 2 episodes. We're doing one in the Great Barrier Reef starting tomorrow, and then we do an episode in some of the caves of Australia, and then I go to New Zealand with Billy Boyd, and we do an episode in New Zealand.
So, in terms of New Zealand, did you sort of go hunting animals